Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live MIR versus Arc number 3. This is the third and final showdown of the regular season between these two powerhouses. As you guys know, Arc 1-1, MIR 1-1. This is the rubber match, so this is the one to decide who gets the most wins in the regular season. We're going to go over the standings. We got some really cool stuff for you guys tonight. So we finished the Duelist set. We talk about the standings. We got a great match lined up. Got some players making their debut tonight. I got a sneak peek for you guys, a little bit extra. I've got some extra things working, only if you guys want to see it. And then we got a brand new collectible. As you guys know, the tomes ended on Monday night. So tonight you're going to see what the brand new collectible is. And also, there's a pretty awesome Stronghold pet called the Horseman. I'll tell you what that does. That is in tonight's bundle. So we got this bundle. I don't know what you guys are going to do with it because every week it gets better. Best piece of gear we've rolled out because this has more absorption. Pets that you guys asked for. Bigger items. More items. And it's just crazy. All right, let me show you because I know a lot of you guys are messaging Kel. We had probably our best bundle sell ever on Monday night. That's how good it was. But tonight is going to be even better. But I can't show you that just yet because I have to show you the standings. So here we go. We're going to start out with, I want you to pay attention to the points scored. I'm not trying to discount how good MIR is. I know they're good. I see them play every week. I've called every one of their matches. That's the one thing I can honestly say. I've never missed a single stream. MIR is 6-1. But I would say Sly has scored more points than MIR in the same number of games. So watch out. It's not going to be a cakewalk in the tournament. We know everybody's super competitive. And then I want you guys to also take a look at Arc. Arc is only 200 points behind. So even though MIR is 6-1, Sly scored the most points in the league. They're 3-4. Arc is 3-4. And Arc has only scored 200 points less. So it goes to show you, MIR plays really good defense. Look at their points allowed. MIR has allowed 400 less points than everybody else. So they play to the competition, and they find defensive ways to shut the competition down. So really good stuff. And with all that being said, Vox is still in it. We have 2 games remaining. Vox could still get up to second place. So we know that MIR has first place locked up, first place seed. But if the tournament started today, Vox would play MIR. But Vox has 2 more games. If Vox wins both of those games, they could go up to number 2 and have the number 2 seed going into the tournament. So all of these games are really important going forward. Each team has 2 games remaining. Arc and MIR with a big match tonight. Arc needs to send out a statement. So here we go. You guys can see it. Tonight, MIR and Arc. Next Monday night, Sly goes to Vox. And again, that's a big match because if Vox wins, Vox goes to second place. Then Sly goes to MIR, which is always a tough battle. And we finish out the regular season with Vox and Arc, and it is going to be very meaningful because that is going to decide the standings and who plays who in the first round. So, going to be super cool. All right. That's the standings. You guys want to see this bundle? If you guys want to see this bundle tonight, because many of you guys had requests, so I know it's going to be a big seller tonight. So if you guys want to see it, give me a 999, and then I might show you a sneak peek of something. I might. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how many 999s we get up there, and then I'll let you know if we're going to do the sneak peek. All right, I see a few. So some people are too busy being nice to each other. They don't want to see it. Dimes is sending out ice cream. She doesn't want to see the bundle. So if Dimes would give me a 999 and stop sharing ice cream, I might show you guys what's it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Dimes. Now you're with me. Here we go. Tonight's bundle is this. We got the first ever Smoking Elixir bundle. That is 2 Max Seals, 2 Turbo Elixirs, 2 healing seals, 2 insane elixirs, 2 pet repels, 2 jacked elixirs. So you get a combination of smokes and elixirs right there for you guys. All right, that's the silver bundle. Let me get you over to the red bundle. Savage 6, plum arrow. I got to keep my snipers happy with these arrows, so 2 of the plum arrows. Max wax for the blade. Ravishing ruby. Max PvP gem. Red pet skins. D30. V-Day crush. So 2 D30s, 2 V-Day crushes. We're running out of time in February. Might be your last V-Day crush. Who knows? Berserk elixir. All right, the bonus between the red and the gold tonight. Check this out. This is a stronghold bonus. Elixir or potion of speed. Zombie trap. We saw a level 2 zombie trap the other day. Absolutely destroyed Football Master. We saw Ark. Ark's got that level 2 zombie trap. It hit hard. We got the elixir of capacity and your stronghold satchel. So Vox had a good raid. We know that people need to upgrade their satchels, right? They need to carry more stuff. So there's your satchel, depending on how many people buy in your faction. And again, this is limit 1 bundle per person, but you can pick up a bundle for another person or for your faction. And it can be divvied up. Gold bundle. Max wax for the bow. Blue PvP gem. Stunning sapphire. Photon Vega. You got to have your ammo. Merle has been heavily requested the last couple weeks. So I wanted to get Merle in tonight's bundle. So there's your Merle. Gum arrows. There's your replenishment for gum arrows. Photon Pluto. Nerf arrow. 2 of those. And 2 M30s. Now I didn't forget about all my rifle wielding competitors out there. 2 of every glob. Blue, green, silver, purple, gold, and red. There's your glob replenishment. That's a lot of bonus stuff in there, but we're not done. Elixir of Elements. Standard ammo. Ammo Blanco. Balance. And a brand new, everybody, look at this. Look at this bad boy. This is a game changer for strongholds. This is a pet, just like it's a on-demand pet. It's like Cayman. It's like Beholder. It's like Piranha. But he is a D50 and he has a knockback ability. So when those infiltrators are coming in and they trigger the horseman, he's going to hit them and he's going to knock them back just like Ellie. You don't even need a melee attack to knock him back. He can only be used in strongholds. But that knockback, when your opponent comes charging into the castle, this guy's going to kick them back a little bit further to make it take longer for them to get into your castle. Brand new pet, and look at that. He's level 1, so we know 10 of him can level him up to a level 2 horseman. How my war planners doing? Do I have Ray's attention? Ray, what do you think? Ray's like, I could find a place. You drop him, and he roams around. They trigger him. He's going to damage them and knock them back. Takes him a little bit longer to get to the wall. All right. Ammo Flux. Armor Wax. Bullet Wax. Max Arrow Pine. Energy Orb. Gold Summon Skins. Once again, I'm going to throw in the, if you buy all the bundles in the bonus, I'm going to throw in 2 Crave Carbines and 2 Elysium. And let me show you what this is all about. How about this? How about the brand new Duelist War Rifle? This will upgrade your rows. So brand new. You've had your PvP rifles. You've had your lemons. You've had your metallics. This is a brand new set. Can be used as a standalone item. It's a D19 B2 AP2. Or you can add it to that rifle and get D4 AP1 B1 added to your rows. So tremendous upgrade. And I'm not done. How about not only are we giving away another, well, not giving away, obviously, these are for purchase, but we're adding the Duelist Rifle, and we're also adding the first ever Duelist Band. You can see the number 2, and it is H15, D10, AP2, B3, Armor Pen Resist 3, and the first ever Absorption 5, which means if you have the complete set, of Duelist, you will now have Absorption 25. And if you were fortunate enough to pick these up the whole season, how many people here after tonight are going to have all 12 pieces of Duelist gear? Give me a quick hands up, because I want to make this announcement. Just like the Gladiators, just like the Rivals, how many people have collected all 12 pieces? Because this is where it gets good. Those of you will now get the Duelist title tonight. You will have Absorption 25. And even if you give away this gear, you will always start your faction wars out with Absorption 25. It's going to be a permanent addition to your character. So you get that Gladiator boost, you get that Rival boost if you're a Rival Gladiator Duelist, and now you get that permanent Absorption. If you're playing Portals, you get half of it. But if you're in Faction Wars, you get the full amount. So just that extra little protection. Now, you can use it if you get this gear, or you got a few pieces of it, you will still get Absorption as long as you have the gear, but the Duelist will get it permanently. Now, why is it important to have that permanent multiplier on a night that we wrap up Duelist? Because I got a feeling when a new PvP season starts, I got a feeling that how many people think that there might be another set of PvP gear around the corner? And having those abilities and advancing the game is super, super important. How many people would like to see a sneak peek of what potentially could be next? All right. Here's your sneak peek tonight. And tonight only. Won't tell you when. Won't tell you how. It's a small clip. But here you go. All right, just a little teaser. We ain't stopping. It gets better and better and better. So I've heard a rumor Warlords could be around the corner. All right, Kel, have we had enough time to get these Duelist their gear. And again, that's why it's super important to get these pieces so that you get that continual duelist effect even if you start wearing Warlord gear. All right, let's see if Kel is almost. There we go. There's Kel. Bundles for tonight. Craven Light, Gemstone, Jewels, Bones, B-Dub, Unforeseen, Cat, Dimes, E-Beach, Valar, Trigger, Fly Rod, Crazy L, Kel, MIR, Dow, and Ocean Man. All picking up bundles, and we know. We also saw -10 Moonshot picking up the bundle online. So congratulations to all of you guys. It is a great, great set piece. And I'm going to do a stream and just go over kind of the future of the game and how some of these gear pieces and set pieces are going to be super, super important. You don't have to keep them. You can trade them away. But the fact that you're getting these titles, there's going to be some cool stuff coming to you guys in the future, even if you've collected the gear and then gifted it to someone else for them to use in PvP. All right. Pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for tonight, pretty excited for the game, and Warlord gear is going to be the most beautiful, visually appealing. You've got Fusion PvE and Warlord PvP coming up in the near future. So, all right, let's get these starting lineups. We got some people. Lineups are a little mixed tonight due to work schedules and a couple other things. So I'm going to just put it out there. Everybody, if you're not playing tonight, you guys could do me a favor. Please stop typing. So anyone who's not playing, if you guys could kind of put it on hold. I know you guys love to say hello. Big hearts, big kisses. Love you all. Thank you so much. But do me a favor, stop typing. Everybody who's playing, give me your pre-match buffs. That would be Flyrod, B-Dub, Moonshot, Kel, Sheila, Jim, Busy, Julia. And then Crazy L, Dow, Valar, Samurai, Julie J, Unforeseen, Nixie. We got a lot of people playing tonight. So, all of you playing tonight, do me a favor. Give me your pre-match buffs. I see Moonshot. I see Julia. I see Gemstone. I see Busy Bee. I see Shaman Sheila, B-Dub, Unforeseen. I've got a few more people. I see Dow, Flyrod. All right, got a couple more people to get in there. There's Samurai. I see Julie J, the Minister Marauder. That's incredible. I see Heart of Nixie. Nixie, how come you don't have Heart of Nixie, the Cynical Marauder? I mean, everybody's got a nickname with MIR. All right, I'll stop. Kel, I see Kel. Who else we got? I think we've almost got everybody. There's Crazy L and Valar. All right. Looking good, everybody. Looking good. Okay. You're now free to move about the country. Here is tonight's lineup. Here's tonight's lineup, everybody. Let's get you to the war map. And by the way, there was a cherry blossom hidden on last week's map. There are a couple items snuck in tonight's map, too. Maybe you'll find them. Maybe you won't. But we are further developing the maps, and there will be some sneaky stuff from time to time. You can't use them. You can't interact with them yet, but you will be in the near future. So tonight's lineup is this. We've got, going first is going to be Team Arc And starting out in the number 1 position is the assassin, Julia Muse. Following Julia is going to be Bomber Kel for Team MIR. Then we go back to Arc, and we got Busy Bee in the defensive position. Then we've got Moonshot in the defensive position. -10 Moonshot, the Marauder from MIR. Then we go back to Arc, and we got Jim Stone in the tanking position. Then we got B-Dub in the tanking position for MIR. That would be B-Dub with Maxine, the Marauder in MIR. And then we go to Sheila, Shaman Sheila, the Killer Beasley. Going last for Team Arc, and finishing it up is Flyrod for Team MIR. And just so you guys know, see how close Flyrod and Moonshot are on the map? Well, they're that close in the standings too, in the portals. And tune in Saturday night as we crown a portal champion. Moonshot, Flyrod, Cat, 3-way tie, but other people are still battling for that first place spot, second place, third place, so on and so forth. So they will not be teammates Saturday night. Here we go, everybody. Julia, kick this bad boy off. We got a great match. As I said, it's 1-1. MIR's 1-1, Arc's 1-1. Let's see who's going to bring it tonight. Julia, you are going first. You got 10 seconds. All right, Julia's going to drop a seal. Boss to Main Street. Seal for Julia. Boss to Main Street. And again, I'm gonna announce it. If you guys, you know. Julia's going S6 crushed loaded to their wall. Once it's typed, you can say wait, or you can let it fly. Julia wasting no time. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Bonnie's like, wait! All right, Julia playing her S6. That is her enrage. She was going to destroy a wall. Moonshot says, nope, we got to stop that early on. Moonshot playing red-blue. Julia, he's kicking 10% damage to you. I love the aggressive start. She wasting no time pulling those blues out there. Moonshot says, absolutely not. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you're up. Kel is up. Julia has just went straight to Main Street. And again, these teams are pretty good about having their moves ready. So once it's typed, if there's anything that you see that's typed that you think that you want to mitigate, just type wait. That's all I need. And that way I know you're working on something. All right, Kel's going to play boss to their flag. She's going to drop seal, and she's going to go a little more mild. So she's going to go E3. So you guys know if you play the S6, you don't get all the other enrages. Looks like Kel's going to play several enrages, right? Boss to their flag. So boss. Kel also is going to play regular seal. And we're going to send that crush over to the wall. Let's get that seal up. All right. Kel is E3. Gladiator. So we're going to resolve the damage. With the E3, she is going to go. Let's get this wall up here. She's going to go black, green, green, blue, and a little bit of blue. Kel dealing a little bit to that next blue wall. That gives you an idea of what Julia might have did if they didn't stop her grenade, because hers would have been a lot stronger, right? All right, let's go over to Busy B in the defensive position. All right, B, what you got? We've got 2 bosses, we've got 2 seals, and we got 2 wall attacks. Now we go over to the Busy B. Uh-oh, Busy B stealing stuff. All right, Busy B's going sniper. She's going to steal Fly Rod's boss. Fly Rod's boss is gone. She's going to go seal and thrill. All right, activate, steal, seal, red Nolan, no proxy bomb. Okay, you can't get the proxy bomb in there. It's way too many moves. However, I will give you Nolan. All right, activate, steal, drop a seal, and a pet. No additional bomb. All right, let's go over to -10. Moonshot, you're in the defensive position. What say you? We got Moonshot, then we got Jim, then we got B-Dub, then we got Sheila, then we got Fly Rod. Moonshot, Jim, B-Dub, Sheila, and Fly. So far, 3 players, 3 seals, 3 pets. All right, Moonshot going to use his sniper ability. He's going to hijack Jim's boss. So Fly Rod, no boss. Jim, no boss. Moon is going to drop a honey badger. So I will give you a red aster instead. But we know it's not red. All right, and plum arrow to Beasley. Beasley, you got a plum arrow in. Let it hit. And you know he'll get to pick something to take out of play for a turn. So let it hit or stop it. We will wait. All right. Julia's going to play red Psycho. All right, so 1 red Psycho. We've had a blue used already. We've had a Psycho used already. Moon, we're going to kick it back to you. You're taking 10 points of damage from that red Psycho. Sheila Beasley does not get plum arrowed. Let's go over to Jim Stone. Jim lost her boss a little bit earlier, but I'm sure she's got something else up her sleeve. What you got for us, Jim, in turn number 1? Jim, B-Dub, Shaman Sheila, and Fly Rod. All right, Jim is going to seal. Summon Red Toxie to Fly Rod. All right, let's get her sealed, and let's get Red Toxie to fly, and S6 loaded to the wall. MIR, you see a big hit coming, and you see damage coming to Fly Rod. All right, we're going to go red-blue from Bonnie. So Jim, bringing that big damage too. I'm not going to tell you it's going to take down a whole wall because we don't know that yet. But I'm just going to say S6 fully loaded with all those buffs in the first round are big, big hits. So Jim playing the second red-blue. MIR only has one blue remaining for the rest of the match. So Jim is taking 10 points of damage, dropping her down to 90. Actually, Julia, you are at 100. Jim, you are at 100. And Moon, you are at 98. Because each of those players took red damage, and they have absorption 20. So Julia had ABS 20. She got hit for 10. She absorbed it. Moon has ABS 8. You take 2 points of damage, Moon. Jim, you have absorption 20. You take none. Fly Rod, you get hit by Red Toxie. You have, this is interesting, you have ABS 20. So you absorb all of the Red Toxie damage. But you still take the deadly venom. So you take no damage, but you are poisoned. So you will take damage in the future. Keep that in mind, all right? So Jim seals. Red Toxie to fly, and she goes big on the wall and pulls out another blue. All right, B-Dub, you're up. All right. B-Dub is going to bring out Red Nolan. Seal Smoke and Divine Enrage Crush to the wall. All right, so let's get B-Dub sealed. Arc. You have Gladiator B-Dub. There you go. All right. And the Divine Rage is going to be an E3 equivalent that she has permanent. It's free. So Jim's going to play red-blue on Bonnie. That is the first blue for Arc. And once again, Bonnie has ABS 20. So the red damage in round number 1, she absorbs it. And you guys got it. You guys are loving absorption. I know. I know it's such a cool mechanic in the game. So look at the damage that's already been mitigated just from absorption gear. But B-Dub does get the seal. She does have a pet out. And let's kick it over to Shaman Sheila. Sheila, final move in round number 1 for Team Arc, and then we go to Fly Rod. What you got, Sheila? Both teams playing incredibly fast tonight. Swift, efficient. I love it. We may be out of here in time for dinner. Got a couple bosses out. We got a couple Nolans out. Oh, look at Shaman Sheila. She's sending the boss over. Send it over. All right. Trying to take that flag down early on. So Beasley not only goes after the flag, she's also going to play a max seal. F4 cocktail loaded to the wall. I'm not drinking, Sheila, by the way. Drinking's off for tonight. So Sheila's going to go F4 cocktail loaded to the wall. I think MIR might have to let this one hit. They've stopped everything so far. All right, we are going to let it resolve. Beasley using a cocktail. We know it's a strong grenade. It is F4. So here's what's interesting. Kel is Gladiator, but Sheila's using a stronger potion. So it's going to work out pretty close to the same. Black, green, green, blue, and a little bit of that blue shaman. Slightly less than what Kel did. But you still took a little bit of it down. All right, fly rod. if I drink trigger tonight, this game will be going on till like 3 a.m. Fly rod, finish us out in round number 1. Blitz to, oh, look at him. He does not like that Red Nolan being over. He's sending Blitz over. Red Nolan goes back to the cage, unfortunately. Heal and seal. So Fly Rod does not like having that Toxie damage. Jim strategically placed on him. It's a good move in the first round. So Fly Rod going Blitz, heal and seal. And E3 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall from Gladiator Fly Rod. All right. Going once. Going twice. They're going to let it go. Kel damaged the blue block. Fly Rod finishes the blue. Not that blue. That blue, and he takes down a red too. Fly Rod taking down a blue and a half and a red. All right, that's the end of round number 1, everybody. Fast-moving match. Keep it going. Let's kick it over to the assassin, Julia Muse. She's got boss on Main Street. She had her grenade with the S6 denied. But what's she going to do in round number 2? Julia, you got 10 seconds. We got Kel. We've got Fly Rod. And we've got B-Dub sealed as well. On the other side, we got everyone sealed. Even Beasley. Beasley, I think I missed your max seal. So let me get you sealed as well. Everyone in the game sealed except Moonshot. There you go. Dust Smoke. Oh, Dust Smoke to the bomber area. Kel, look at that. A little bit blinded by the Dust Smoke. And Julia's going to go Bloodlust. Lust. Not lush, not lush. You get it. I can't say it. Bloodlust. Crush to the wall. It hits. After all that, it hits. Let me just get to the damage. How about blue, and about half, a little less than half of the red, Julia. Slightly less than half the red. 2 blue and a little bit of the red. Maybe. Might be. Kel, you're up. Let's go to Kel. I got gold. I got busted. I got dusted. I got dusted. I think. Anyway, something like that with the Beastie Boys. We got Kel, and then we got Busy Bee with no Nolan. Kel is going to unholy smoke it, getting rid of that dust. She doesn't want any part of it. And then she's going to go F4 crush to the wall. She is still Gladiator, but not the Gladiator effect. F4 loaded to the wall from Kel. It's a fresh red wall. Kel, you're going to get, with that V-Day crush, it resolves. Red. And how about 2/3 of that red? Kel taking down a red wall and about 2/3 of the next red wall. All right, let's kick it over to the Busy Bee. Busy Bee in the defensive position. We got Busy Bee. And after Busy Bee, we got Moonshot. All right, Busy Bee playing a little bit of Pet Repel. She's sealed and Pet Repel. You know what we call that? When you are max sealed and Pet Repel, we call that icky prevention. That's what we call it. We got Blitz to B-Dubs Nolan. Oh, man. Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. Brass Monkey Junkie. That funky. Busy Bee taking out the Brass Monkey. Sorry, Red Nolan. And, woo! Busy Bee doing work. How about an F5 Maya to Kel's boss? All right, you can't blue it, but she is doing some work here. F5 Maya to Kel's boss. Let it hit, or do you mitigate? F5 is no joke. They're going to let it hit. And I will say F5 is no joke, but Kel's gear is no joke either. Now, it is juiced up. It is a juiced up Maya, but it's not a loader. But nonetheless, Kel, your boss has taken 29%. I got your boss sitting at 71 with the F5. So, big boost there. Let's kick it over to Moonshot. Jules' boss is at 100. Sheila's boss is at 100. Kel's boss down to 71%. Not in danger, but still a nice little shot. So we go to Moon, Jim, B-Dub, Sheila, Fly Rod, then we bring in some substitutions. All right, Moonshot, going to throw some dust over at Sheila. And Moon is going to take some aim here. Moonshot's going to go F4 standard ammo with a red glob attachment to Sheila's boss. Team Arc, let it hit or calculate damage. There is another item on the map too. Those of you not playing can certainly look around for it. The second one's a little bit harder to find. Moonshot, F4, standard ammo, red glob to Sheila's boss. All right, Jim is going to play red Psycho. That is the second and final Psycho. Sheila and Busy, you guys can all delete yours, please, so they don't get deducted. Moonshot was not sealed, probably strategically not sealed, because he doesn't take the damage, right? So, Moon, I had you at 98. I got you taking the damage from Jim's red Psycho. We're going to take you down to 88. So, Moon plays the Dust, and he plays standard ammo red glob, and it gets denied. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. Jim, you're up. You got no pets out. Full assortment of possibilities here. We go Jim, B-Dub, Sheila, and Flyrod. Craven Light did notice the sentry gun on top of the building where Julia is. Very nice, Craven. So there's an expanded view for those of you that were looking around for it. So these items will become very important in the next version of Duels and Faction Wars. You will have items on the map that you will be able to use when we roll out the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want, but we know the names. We are the... What did Gemstone do? We got Summon Rod. All right, Jim bringing Rod into play. We got him right over here. Blue Spark, crushed, loaded to the wall from Gemstone. All right, so she's going to go Slight Rage. Blue Spark, crushed, loaded. And that wall was damaged by Julia. But Blue Spark, not quite the E3, E4 caliber. So, Gemstone definitely takes down the damaged red wall from Julia. And more than 3/4 of the next red wall. So that wall's about 25% left, Jim. Mostly down, but not quite. Let's kick it over to B-Dub. All right, Jim is going to play, or I'm sorry, B-Dub is going to play Rod. And B-Dub's going to play Pet Repel. Nice extra layer of protection there. And F4, Fury 4 Crush loaded to the wall. Team Arc, 2 blocks remaining. Let it hit. Or deny it. They are going to let it go, and it's damaged red, and it is finishing the job. So B-Dub getting both of those red blocks off the board. We're going to reset, and MIR does have their first complete wall on the scorecard. One wall down. All right, let's go over to Shaman Sheila. Sheila the Bomber. Sheila, you got one wall at about 25%, and then you got 2 other blocks up there. We got Sheila, then we got Fly Rod, and then we're going to bring in our substitutes. And we got a lot of subs tonight, so be patient. We're going to get a lot of gameplay in. Oh, heck yeah, look at Beasley. She's going to unholy that dust smoke. And F5. Big loaded to the wall. F5, what is a big? Whatever it is, it's going to be big. Oh, Big Chief. There you go. F5 Big Chief loaded to the wall. I see you, Beasley. She's going straight Patrick Mahomes in here. All right, Fly Rod is going to tank page 1. Fly Rod using his prevention. Very nice. Sheila Beasley went big. She was going to take down a couple blocks. Fly Rod said, let's stop it. They want to keep that lead going. All right, let's go over to Fly Rod. A lot of denial early. We've already seen 2 blues by Team MIR. We've also seen their tank page 1 used. On the other side of the aisle, we've seen 2 psychos used, and we've seen red-blue. And a couple pets have been stolen. So this is setting up for a pretty good match. We go Fly Rod, then we're going to bring in our substitutes. Fly Rod is going to play Rod. And Pet Repel. And Fly Rod is going to go Blue Spark V-Day Crush to the wall. Fly Rod is going to get let's see what Fly Rod is going to get with his insane elixir and his Blue Spark. Black, green, green, and a little bit of the next blue, Fly Rod. The walls are a little tougher tonight, you guys may have noticed, because we got a lot of insane elixirs. You guys can figure it out. But Fly Rod, you do get a little bit of that blue with the standard Blue Spark. All right, that is the end of round number 2. Some bosses are going to cap this turn. We know that. So, we're going to start with the visiting team. B-Dub, tell me who your substitutes are and who they're coming in for. And Jim, if you can have your substitutes ready as well. We got a very close match, very smooth flowing match. We got a few subs coming in. Pay close attention to who's coming in, what they may have, what they may not have. All right. Samurai is coming in for Kel. Kel getting a little spot on the bench tonight. Look at that. I don't think Kel's ever been to the bench. Amanda in for Moon. And Nixie going to the bomber position. All right, so we got 3 substitutes, everybody. Kel and Moon heading over to the sidelines. You know, they're probably, Bonnie might be resting her starters for the end of the season, letting them watch, take some notes. So we got Samurai, Nixie in the bomber, B-Dub in the rover, Fly Rod in the tank, and Unforeseen in the defensive position. All right, Gemstone, I know we had some work schedules tonight. So it'll be interesting to see who's able to get in for at least a couple rounds. Let's see who we got coming in for the Arc Sparks and who they would be replacing. Remember, pets, seals go away, except for your boss. Valar coming into tank number 2. Valar in that second tank spot. And is that the only substitution? Just Valar? All right. So here is the new order. Pay special attention here. So we're going to have Julia. Then we got Samurai. Then we got Busy Bee. And then we have Unforeseen. Then we have Jim, B-Dub, Sheila, Fly Rod, Valar, and Nixie. All right. Julia, we'll start out with you, and Julia is going to cap Main Street. So Julia's boss will take Main Street. That is going to be 1 flag for Team Arc. First flag of the game. MIR has a wall, Arc has a flag. Main Street is open. We got 2 more that are going to cap shortly. All right. Julia is going to pet repel. Pet repel. She's going to play Red Ross. I'm going to give you a Nolan for Red Ross. And just as an FYI, because I know we haven't seen this played in a little while, but it does bear mentioning to everybody watching. Ross is like Nolan. He plays in the second turn, and he is rocking a Wargo. Julia's going to go Blue Spark D30 loaded to the wall. All right, Julia trying to do some wall damage. And I assume it's going to hit. All right, let's let it hit. Julia is going to finish off that severely damaged red wall that Jim took down. And she's also going to finish her own red block. So double red for Julia. They still have one block remaining. Let's go over to Samurai. Samurai getting a nice taste of Faction Wars tonight. Welcome to the game. We saw Samurai in Portals last week. Now we're going to see her in the real thing, Faction Wars. Samurai going boss to Main Street. Was left over. She said, hey, why not? I'll send something in for it. And on Samurai's turn, actually, before I get to that, Kel's boss caps. So I'm going to ask Bonnie, do you guys want to keep it at Main Street? Just as an FYI, the other flag is available. I didn't remove it. I'm not trying to tell you one move is better than any other. So keep it on Main Street or play it at the other flag. Your choice. But MIR did get their first flag. Okay, they're going to leave it there, no worries. And she's going to go F5, crush, loaded to the wall. All right, so boss to Main Street, seal smoke, and F5 crush loaded to the wall. Let it hit or prevent it. All right, T Mark is going to let it go. And welcome to the wall. Riley taking down blue, blue, blue. And how about a touch of red? It's F5. It's hardcore, man. All right, just a little bit of the red, though. Let's kick it over to Busy B. Busy B, you're up from the defensive position. We got Busy B, and then we kick it over to Unforeseen. Oh, Busy Bee going pro move here. Summon Red Curtis to Rise Boss. So Red Curtis coming in to do a little damage. And then she's going to go. See, this is why Busy Bee was the most improved player last year. Now she's a veteran. Then she's going to go Trixie to Rye and to Rise Boss. Oh, to the wall. Gotcha. So Red Curtis. All right, let me resolve this. So Red Curtis to Samurai's Boss. Taking her boss down to 90 on Main Street. Then she's going Trixie to the boss and to the wall. Well, yeah, she can't go only to the boss. Trixie has to be split. So the rest of Trixie damage goes to the wall. And it does a little less than half. So less than half damage to that red block. All right, let's kick it over to Unforeseen. So Samurai's Boss is at 80%. Red Curtis and Trixie hit, and the rest of the damage goes to the wall, which damages the wall but doesn't take down the red block. Unforeseen, then Gemstone, B-Dub. All right, Unforeseen is going to steal Valar's Boss. She's going to send a boss to their flag. So we've got Samurai off the bench taking over Main Street. Amanda off the bench taking over their flag. So two bosses in play. And Unforeseen, this is the only enrage she can use the whole game, is going S6 Deacon Dagger. All right. S6 Deacon Dagger. We'll start out with Jules. Jules is sealed. Deacon Dagger breaks her seal. Busy Bee is sealed. Deacon Dagger breaks her seal. Gemstone is sealed. Breaks Gem's seal. Shaman Sheila, sealed. Breaks her seal. Valar, just into the game, is going to take S6 Deacon Dagger damage. However, Valar is Duelist, and she absorbs D20. So, Valar, you're only taking 8 points of damage. So Valar still at 92. All right. Steal a boss from Valar. S6 Deacon Dagger. Send a boss to their flag. Unforeseen is done. A lot of seals out. Great job in sealing. Gemstone is your turn. Gemstone, B-Dub, Sheila, Flyrod, Valar, and Nixie. All right, she's got a backup seal plan. So first of all, Roadrunner runs over, steals the last red block. So let me get Roadrunner, a little bit of showtime. So we're going to reset Ark's wall after Roadrunner does what he does. And that is one wall for Team Ark. Really close match, everybody. Both teams playing at a high level. One block, one wall for both teams. All right, after he takes the block, Jim is going to go seal and thrill. And she's going to go Benny to the main street boss. So Benny going over to do a little work. And then she's going to go Red Glob Doom to Main Street. So MIR, a lot to think about there. Benny and Red Glob Doom from Gemstone with a little bit of thrill. All right. Moon is going to play Red Psycho, and he wants to shut down a big upgraded, all right, a big upgraded Doom from Gemstone. We've seen Gemstone's Doom hit before, and Moonshot knows. So he plays the first Red Psycho for Team MIR to prevent it. Jim taking 10 points of damage this time. Her seal is not resolved yet. So Jim down to 90. But her Benny does still hit, and it's going to continue to hit. So Benny is taking Samurai's boss down to 70%. And remember, if that Benny's killed, Jim will get that amount back in health. Seal and Thrill, Benny, shot, denied. Let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you guys have been on a hot streak lately because Rod steals another red block for Team MIR. I got to tell you, Rod has been on fire. So, red block for Team MIR. We got B-Dub, Sheila, and Flyrod. All right, we've got Gold Toxie coming in to Valar. Valar's not sealed yet. And her absorption has already been utilized. So it says red. Trust me when I tell you it's gold. So Valar, you were at 92. After gear mitigation, Gold Toxie hitting you for 21, taking you down to 71%, and you are deadly venomed. You are poisoned. So that's a big pet hit on a well-geared player. B-Dub is going Blue Spark Crush loaded to the wall. She gets a red block. Rod got one. She gets one. Carryover is minimal. Small percentage of carryover. All right, Shaman Sheila, you're up. You got a fresh wall in front of you. Real quick, Shaman Sheila, congratulations. She just capped the second flag for Team Ark. Sheila getting in the money category there. 2 flags for Arc. After the Shaman, we got Fly Rod. And then we got Valar. And then we got Nixie. Arc is just taking a flag lead. However, MIR's got a couple flags occupied. And we know Valar has no boss because it was stolen. All right, the Shaman. She's going to play Red Nolan. A little extra firepower. Nolan over there with her. Drop, heal, and seal. Extra little layer of protection coming back because she knows that Deacon Dagger already hit her once. And Cocktail loaded to the wall. And Sheila is using Insane, as we know. Let's get her some wall damage. Oh, she is Seal and Thrilled. My bad. Seal and Thrilled. Little extra boost then. Black, green, green. You get a little bit of blue. We've seen that. Little bit of blue. Fly Rod, you're up. And it was a Cocktail. Cocktail's a little stronger. Fly Rod, Valar, and Nixie. And that will close out round number 3. Or as Julie J would say, she got a little something, something. Spoken like a true Minister Marauder, Julie J. Fly Rod's delay. I think he's planning for portals already. How many people think Fly Rod's mind's on Saturday Night Portals trying to get that championship? All right, Fly Rod is going to play Gold Rufus to Jim. Gold Rufus is a great pet, but Jim is sealed. So he uses the Gold Rufus to basically break the seal. Ouch. Don't see mistakes like that often out of Fly Rod. Fly Rod is usually money. Could that be costly? It's a big gold pet. We'll see. Dust to the bomber zone. Sending the dust over to Sheila. And M30 loaded with T20s. They hit for the same amount as a loader. By the way. All right. But the first thing that happens is his rod takes down 1 block and his M30 takes down another block. So double red blocks for Fly Rod. So his His Roadrunner capped the block. Then he played Red Rudy, which got denied, and then he takes down the last 2 blocks. So let's reset it. And give them their second complete block on the board. So MIR now has 2 walls, 1 flag. All right, let's go over to Villar. Villar, MIR's getting a little bit of a lead. They're going to need something money out of you. You are red toxied, so you are poisoned. All right. Bonnie, your boss just got hijacked. Bonnie probably knew that was coming. Bonnie's boss is out of play from Villar. She's going to summon Rod. And she's going to play Heal and Seal, which she can do, but no blue Spark. Spark is a separate cast. It's not an enhancement potion. So she goes Rod, Steal a Pet, Heal and Seal. And she can go red Glob to Samurai's boss, but no blue Spark on top of it. So the Heal and Seal is going to get rid of the red Toxie. Is going to seal her. And red Glob shot from Villar to Samurai. Let it hit or stop it. All right, Samurai is going to use her cooldown and intervene to protect her own Voss. Intervene stops it. Very well done. Bonnie loses a pet. Villar plays Rod. She gets a seal and a heal, but her attack is denied by the new ninja. All right, let's kick it over to Nixie. Nixie, you're up. All right, Nixie is going to play Rodney. A little bit of Seal and Thrill. And Dirty 30 loaded to the wall. Nixie coming in with the Assault Elixir. Black, green. Green. Sun blue. Nixie sun blue. All right, that is the end of round number 3, everybody. Final move before halftime. Julia, kick us off in the final round before we go to the second half. Pretty tight game. MIR gained a couple points the last round. Going to be an interesting round. Bosses don't cap this turn, but they will cap in round 5. Cannot grab the sentry gun. I did mention that all the items are for display purposes only. Until we get to the jungle. Yeah, that was in the first 10 minutes of the match. The dynamite and sentry gun cannot be used yet. But you can use your Rose as a nice backup plan. All right. Julia and Ross are going to attack standard red glob to Samurai's boss. Team MIR, it's going to be a lot. You got Julia and Ross both attacking Samurai. Her boss is at 70%, and she's using standard ammo with the glob. All right, so Kel's going to go Gold Psycho. That is the last Psycho for Team MIR. So you can't I-ring. Go ahead and delete that. You can't I-ring a Psycho because the Psycho is not hitting you. The gold damage is what's hitting you. And it is a true 20. So Gold Psycho hitting Julia for 20%, taking her down to 80. 80%. So Julia's not sealed yet. Nope. Pet Repel won't stop it. It's the color damage that you're taking. All right, let's get to Ross's damage. So Julia's damage is denied, but Ross will mimic Julia's attack with his own Wargo. Taking Samurai's boss from 70 down to 50. 70 down to 50. All right, Samurai, your move. Team MIR, out of Psychos, they have 1 blue remaining. Team Arc, out of Psychos, they have 2 blues remaining. All right, Pet Repel. F4 D30 loaded to the wall. All right, she went F5 last time. Almost similar position. This time, not quite as fortunate. Blue block. Blue block. Oh, hold on. I'm waiting. Go ahead, Villar. All right, let it go. Blue block, and a lot of a blue block. Not quite the pop you had last time when you took down 3. All right, let's kick it from Samurai over to Busy Bee. All right, Busy Bee going to get in the boss game. Busy Bee's going to summon boss in round number 4. And Sirius Vega to Riley's boss. Chipping away. Let it hit or stop it. Looks like it's going to hit. Busy Bee taking Samurai's boss from 50 down to 39, 11%. Not a huge hit, but every little bit counts. Samurai down to 39%. Unforeseen, you're up. Unforeseen is working on her own flag, which will cap next turn. Samurai working on Main Street, which would cap next turn. And Busy Bee working on her own. We got Unforeseen, Jim, B-Dub. All right. Oh, Amanda's going AP Arrow to Busy Bee's boss. Not going to have any effect. She's playing a Pet Repel. So Amanda using the AP2 arrow. Pet Repel hits, but not a lot of regular damage to Busy's boss. Just the standard Vestabo damage. Busy, your boss, still at 92%. Amanda does get the Pet Repel. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Gemstone, you still have Benny out, so you can't play a pet. Benny, going to hit again. Benny doing another 10. Taking Samurai's boss down to 29. Benny's done 20 points so far. Gemstone is going to max seal. Silver Spark Red Curtis. You can't play Red Curtis because you already have a pet out. So you can back that out. So max seal and Red Glob Doom to Samurai's boss. Team MIR. Samurai's at 29%. Jim is playing Silver Spark. Well, she's not playing a Silver Spark because she doesn't have a pet. She's playing Red Glob Doom. It dies. No doubt about it. B-Dub called that shot. She says, let it die. And Jim loses Benny. She gets no health back from it. And Samurai's boss goes to the boss graveyard. Jim with a big, big doom hit. We know. All right, let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're up. Main Street, once again, unoccupied. B-Dub, then Sheila, then Flyrod, then Valar, then Nixie, and we go to halftime. Unforeseen has a pet out, and Busy Bee has a pet out. All right. B-Dub is going to Silver Spark Red Curtis. And a Silver Spark Red Curtis easily taking down that blue block that's up there. And B-Dub is going Crush Loaded to the wall. And she is insane. So she does take down the red block, and she gets a small percentage of the next red block. All right, let's kick it over to Shaman Sheila, who is in the dust. Sheila in the dust along with Nolan. Ooh, look at the play by Beasley. How about that? Sneaky. She waited to make sure somebody didn't play another dust against her. So at the beginning of her turn, she activates the Phantom Cape. Now that was pro. If she would have done it as soon as it happened, somebody would have cast another one. Very well done. Sheila getting rid of the dust on her turn. Silver Spark, Red Nolan, with Cocktail loaded. All right. MIR. Beasley and Nolan are about to make some magic happen. And it's going to hit for the full amount with no dust there. All right, I think they're going to fly, right? Are we good? All right, let's resolve it. All right, we're going to let them hit. So Sheila using Cocktails loaded. Silver Spark. Her and Nolan. Blue. 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 Red. And a little bit of the red. All right, Beasley with the Silver Spark buff. On the pet, it's only when the pet hits somebody. But she was using Cocktail, so she gets the blue and she gets the red block. Arc, about a wall behind. But the big move was getting rid of that dust. All right, let's go over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, your final move of the first half. All right, Fly Rod playing Red Rudy to Sheila Beasley. He played Gold Rufus last time. So going from Rufus to Rudy. And gets rid of her seal. Fly Rod breaking seals tonight. And Arc, they say let it hit. F4 V-Day Crush loaded. Double red for Fly Rod. All right, Villar, you were up. And at the beginning of the turn, Roadrunner goes over and steals a red block for Villar. So we got Villar's final move of the first half. Rod has stolen a block. Villar has no boss to play. All right, where's the red Fido going? To whom? Villar playing the pet repellent. All right, I just need a target. All right, so red Fido to Samurai. And that is going to get rid of her pet repel. It's been there for a little while. And she's going to use the Enrage from red Fido with the Arc Spark to go V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Now, I think that's a nice combo. So between her E3 and the Spark, she is able to go double red, just like Fly Rod. 2 red blocks for Villar with the Enraged 3, the Arc Spark, and the V-Day Crush loaded. Very well played. Nice combo shot. We're up to 2 blocks for Team Arc. Each team, 2 blocks. Game is virtually tied at this point. MIR had a good round 3. Arc made up a little ground in round 4. All right, Nixie, your Roadrunner is going to run over and steal that block. It's going to give MIR the lead. And we're going to reset a fresh wall for you. Nixie's going to play Boss on Main Street at the end of round 4. Vile Smoke on their defender on Busy. And D30 loaded to the wall. Black, green, green. All right, everybody, that is the end of the first half. Nixie playing Boss at the end of the turn. That would cap in turn 6. Busy Bee played a Boss in turn 4, would cap in turn 6. Amanda has a Boss out that would cap in turn 3 or turn 5. And we're in the second half, everybody. Making great time. So I'm going to go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, give me your round 5 substitutions. And again, Amanda's Boss is out. Nixie's Boss on Main Street. And Busy Bee's Boss out. Very well played first half. So we get B-Dub substitutions first. Starters back in. Julie J in for Nixie. So Samurai heading over to the bench. Nixie heading over to the bench. Kel coming back in the bomber area. Julie J going to the bomber area. Amanda heading out. And Moonshot coming in the defensive area. All right, Jim Stone, give me your substitutions. All right, Crystal's going to come in the bomber position. Dow's going to come in for Busy Bee. All right. Let's get everybody set up in the second half. So here's the order. We've got Julia. Then we've got Kel back in play. Then we got Dow. Then we have Moonshot. Moonshot will control Unforeseen's boss, which will cap on his turn. Then Gemstone. Then B-Dub. Then Crazy L. Then Fly Rod. Then Julie J. I'm sorry. Then Valar. Then Julie J. All right. Everybody should be set up real quick. Team MIR has one boss or one blue remaining. No psychos. Team ARC has 2 blues remaining. No psychos. That could come into play. Remember the cooldowns that have been used. Remember the legendaries that have been used. B-Dub with Pet Repel and Seal. Fly Rod with Seal. Julia with Pet Repel and Seal. Gemstone with Seal. And Valar with Pet Repel and Seal. And Dow will be standing in Vile Smoke. All right, here we go. Let's kick off round number 5. Julia, it's your move. Match is too close to call. I would say it's almost even, maybe even ARC with a small lead. Could be MIR with a small lead. It's close. All right, Julia's going to play Thrill. She's going to drop Red Nolan. Standard Red Glob to Nixie's boss on Main Street. So Thrill, Nolan. Standard Red Glob from Julia. Julia, is that, what weapon are you using? Are you using Doom? All right, MIR. Let it hit or mitigate. All right, they're going to let it hit. Nixie's boss under assault by Julia with a Red Glob Doom. Taking 28%. It's down to 72%. She did have the thrill effect, but no big potions boosting it. 28%. All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Kel, you're up. And again, we're in the second half, so if you guys want to use an item, or if you have a blue remaining, which both teams have at least one, as soon as you see it, let me know. It'll speed up the second half. And do not double dip on your potions. If you used F6, you know you can't use another one. If you've already used an F3 or an E3 or an F4, don't use it again. All right, Kel is going to activate Cape of Craven. She's going to turn into a tank. Get a little extra versatility. She's going to play Rod. Seal and Thrill. And after she plays the Seal and Thrill, Julia says, nope, not going to happen this time. Julia stops it. Kel taking 10 points of damage from the red-blue. So Kel is a tank. She plays Rod, Seal and Thrill, F5 crush to the wall using another one of her enrages, and Julia shuts it down. Dow, you're up. Dow, you do not take Vile Smoke damage because you have Absorption 20. So Dow is going to contest Main Street. He's coming in off the bench. And we have our first showdown of the night. We have Nixie's boss versus Dow's boss. So Dow on Main Street. This may get good, everybody. 4 bosses in play right now. And Dow is going to go S6. Vega to Nixie's boss. And he's also going to activate his 6s to steal that all-important black block up there, Dow. Look, it's a block. I know it needs to come down. Dow's still in the black block, though. I just want to make it dramatic. So boss to Main Street, activating 6s for the black block, and going full metal jacket, S6. 6s Vega to Nixie's boss. Team MIR. Let it hit. Or mitigate it. That's a heck of a way to make an entrance, Dow. You guys still with me? If you guys are with me, give me some 9s. All right, they're going to let it hit. All right, this is going to be a big one because the S6 with a very well upgraded Sega Vega, 6s with Vega. Taking Nixie's boss from 72 down to 35%. 72 down to 35%. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up. And on Moonshot's turn, he does cap with Amanda's boss. So Moonshot getting the second flag for Team Arc, or Team MIR, giving MIR a slight wall advantage lead. Two flags to two flags. MIR a couple green blocks ahead. That's how close the game is right now. It's a lot contested, but Amanda's boss does cap. Nixie's boss is in trouble. You do have three walls. Boss to their flag. So Moonshot sending a boss all the way across the way. And F5 standard ammo, red glob to Dow's boss with a max seal. All right, Jim is going to activate Judas and redirect Moonshot's attack to Nixie's boss. F5 standard ammo, red glob to Dow's boss, now being redirected to Nixie's boss. Fly Rod is going to redirect it back to Dow's boss. So we go double Judas. Back to Arc. Dow going to play tank page 1. So Dow's going to use his cooldown and prevent the attack from happening. Dow's boss takes no damage. All right. Let's kick it over. That was Moonshot. Let's kick it over to Gemstone. All right, we got Gemstone and we got B-Dub. All right, Gemstone's going to play Red Nolan. Red Glob, standard ammo to Nixie's boss, and she's dropping some Thrill Smoke. All right, Team MIR. Nixie's boss taking a lot of heat early. Jim dropping a Red Nolan. Thrill Smoke. Let's see if it hits. All right. Julie J using another Judas effect. Second Judas coming in. And they're going to redirect Jim's attack to Dow's boss. Red Glob coming at Dow. And I'm going to say it might be unmitigatable. Oh, no, it's not. They got Crazy L. Crazy L uses her mitigation. So Dow's boss still at 100. We've used a couple Judas. Nixie's boss still at 35. Got a real big battle going on Main Street. And let's go over to B-Dub. We're in round number 5, everybody. B-Dub, and then we go to Crazy L. All right, B-Dub is going to blitz Jim's Nolan. And E3 St. Patrick's Day loaded. B-Dub breaking out the specialty grenades from that value pack we set up the other night. All right, and last blue. Used by Team Arc. They have no blues and no psychos remaining, but they do stop that St. Patrick's grenade. And B-Dub, your seal is broken. So Jim loses her Nolan. B-Dub goes for the wall. And Dow uses his blue to stop the attack. All right, let's go over to Crazy L. Crazy L, you're up. All right, she's going to play a seal. And S6, Crush loaded to the wall. What I'm talking about. Welcome to the game. All right, I got MIR. We need to confirm. I got MIR using 3 blues already. I have MIR with 3 blues and 2 psychos. All right, I'm going to let it go. I might have pulled it when Kel played her gold psycho. So I'm going to use it as the final blue, but I'm going to write down the points that it would resolve if it's a misplay. All right? I had 3 blues and 2 psychos, but as I said, if I'm wrong, I'll calculate the points at the end of the game. So I'm going to resolve how much damage this would do. And if it's a double play, we'll deduct 10 points of damage. And I'll check the playback. All right. With that being said, we are going to play this as a blue. We're going to stop it. I might have grabbed the blue when Kel played the gold psycho, so that could be my bad. So I'm going to assume that I'm wrong. And we're going to use this as the final blue. And we're going to stop that damage to the wall. So Crazy L is sealed. Her S6 V-Day Crush is denied. All right. Let's go from Crazy L to Fly Rod. Crazy L to Fly Rod. All right, Fly Rod is going F5. All right, Fly Rod F5. He's been scaling it up. He's good to go. And we're going to give him blue, blue, blue. 75 points there. And a red. Blue, 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 and a red for Fly Rod. F5, Crush, fully loaded. All right, let's kick it over to Villar. Villar, you're up. All right, Villar is going to summon Rage. Heal and Thrill. And Red Glob to Nixie's boss. Got a big shot coming in from Villar. All right. We're going to let it hit. Okay, we're going to wait. Julie J using her prevention. So Valar's attack on Nixie's boss is going to be prevented. And let's go to Julie J. And Nixie's boss will cap on Julie J's next turn. So at the end of the next round, it will cap. Just as an FYI. All right, Julie J using her prevention. We're going to summon Rod. Jason, we've already established that I'll check it at the end of the game, so there's no need in posting that mid-game. We've already moved on. So drop Seal and Thrill. And E3, Enrage 3. Julie J, is that an Enrage 3 with a, or is that a D30? What is it? D30 loaded to the wall? All right, we're going to assume it's a D30 loaded with no Enrage on top of it. So we're going to take down a red block for Julie J. All right, and that is the end of round number 5. So while we have a quick breather, thank you, Trigger. I did want to acknowledge that at some point in the stream. So do want to say, if everybody can just take a second before we get into round 6, how about a big happy birthday to Gina Rocket Crockett, member of Vox. Hopefully you had a wonderful birthday. I know she listens to the playback. So big happy birthday shout out to the Rocket. All right, we got some bosses that are going to cap this turn. We got some walls that are going to be interesting. Here we go. Let's kick off round number 6. This is the last round before we go to the starters. Round number 6, start out with the assassin, Julia Muse. Julia, you're up. You and Nolan are chilling. File smoke to the bomber area. Julie J, your seal is gone. And Arc Spark. Julia and Red Nolan, D30 loaded to the wall. MIR, let them hit or mitigate. All right, B-Dub says, let them both hit. The Arc Spark is different than the Silver Spark because you do get the kickback to yourself. So Julia and Nolan. Green. Green. Blue. 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 Red. Nolan goes goodbye. Nolan and Julia doing work. Double shot. All right, let's move it over to Kel. Kel, Rod runs over. Steals a block. And you took 10 from the Vile Smoke. I got you at 80. Got you at 80, by the way. Kel playing red Nolan. Blue Spark D30 to the wall. And she takes down the final red block. That is the fourth wall for Team MIR. We're going to rebuild it. All right, Dow, on your turn. Busy Bee's boss, Caps. So Team Arc getting their third flag. Nixie's boss will cap at the end of this turn. And all right, one sec. All right, Dow's going to drop Thrill and Seal. Blue Spark, Sixus Vega to Nixie's boss. All right. Bonnie says dead balls. All right. It is dead boss. Dow taking out Nixie's boss and controlling Main Street. All right, after Dow, we go to Moon. All right, Moon is going to play Pet Repel. E3, Trixie to Dow's boss and the wall. All right, not a lot can be done about it. Blues are used. Dow's boss probably going to take a little damage now. It's a pretty strong boss. E3 Trixie, and he's going to split the damage. Black and green. Dow, your boss is down to 90%. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. All right, Jim is going Gold Omega to hit Kel. All right, Gold Omega at Kel. taking Kel down to 65. She's going to gold spark B-dub to make her mini B-dub. And goat loaded to the wall. All right, and who is the target for the goat? Not the grenade, but the pet. All right, Kel as well. So Gemstone throwing the goat at the wall. Not loaded because the goat is already powerful enough. All right. The D30 is not going to take down the red wall, Jim. It hits it, and it does more than 3/4 of the damage. But it's a D30, and there's no additional output along with it. So you hit the gold Omega, which hits Kel. And I'm just going to put this over here so we know. Kel gets hit. That Omega will hit the wall next turn. The D30 will hit Kel and take Kel from 65 down to 50. Kel, you're at 50 life. Half your life left. So gold Omega to Kel. Then the goat hits Kel. And Jim hits the wall and almost takes down the red block, but doesn't quite take down the red block. All right, let's go to B-dub. So we've got 3 flags arc, 2 flags MIR. Dow has control of Main Street. Moon has control of the other flag. Dow will cap in the final round. Moon will cap in the final round. All right, B-dub is going to blue spark herself back to normal size after she was gold sparked. She's going to use 6s to take a block. So she's going to get rid of that green block. And St. Patty loaded to the wall. St. Patty loaded, no additional juice to it. Blue, blue. And not quite the third blue, B-dub. Not quite the third blue. All right, let's go over to Crazy L. Crazy L, your final move of the match. All right, she's going to go Thrill Smoke, Blitz Kells Nolan, take it out of play. And Thrill Smoke Crush loaded to the wall. All right, we're going to let it hit. Crazy L finishing up Jim's block and taking down her own block. Crazy L, double red the hard way. Fly Rod, you're up. We got Fly Rod, Valar, and then Julie J. Fly Rod reaching down to the bottom of the barrel. He's went like E3, Fury. He's went the whole 9 yards here. Arc Spark. M30 loaded to the wall. M30 loaded with T20s. Fly Rod, I'm just going to put this out there. I will bet you there are a couple people with 200 or 300 loaders that would love to give you 50 loaders for about 30 of those T20s you're using. Just saying. Arc Spark M30 loaded to the wall. He finishes the blue, and he does take down a red. All right, let's kick it over to Villar. Villar, you're up. We got Villar, Julie J, and then one final round, everybody. Villar's final move of the night. All right. Villar, who is Misha going to attack? Who's seal and Misha can break a seal, also attack, and also give you that enrage. So Misha will howl, break a seal. All right, she's going to go after Moon. Moon, pet repel does not work. So Misha's howl breaks your seal. You still have your pet repel. Then she attacks and gets rid of your pet repel. And then Villar gets the enrage and easily takes down the final red block. So we are going to give Team Arc their third complete wall. All right. MIR has 4 complete walls. Arc has 3 complete walls. Arc has 3 flags. MIR has 2 flags. So MIR a little bit over a wall ahead. Delete it. If you are lagging that much from the time it took me to build the wall back, delete it and save it. All right, we're going into Julie J, your move. Julie J is up. And then we go to the final round. Maxiel Kell. Pretty smart move. Julie J's rod is going to run over and take a red block. Rod has been pretty successful lately. An F5 dirty 30 to the wall. The F5 is beautiful. Takes a red block. But it's a D30. Doesn't have enough to get that second red block. We've seen 2 red blocks taken down tonight, but they've been cocktail bombs, and they've been V-Day crushes, and they've been the extra firepower. D30 F5 does not get them down, although it gets close. All right, we're going into the final round, everybody. Julie J heading over to the sidelines. Villar heading over to the sidelines. Dow heading over to the bench. Busy B coming back in. Crazy L, good job. Sheila Beasley coming back in. All right, we are back to our final order. And it is going to be Julia, Kell, Busy, Moon, Jim, B-Dub, Sheila, and Flyrod. Julia, your final move of the night. Torment to Kell, Summon Rage, D30 loaded to the wall. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do this for Kell for her Torment. Kell's got Vile Smoke that's going to hit and Torment. All right, so Torment Kell, Summon Rage, D30 loaded to the wall. B-Dub says hold up. I don't know. Julie J, your moves have been pretty quick tonight. Yeah, the torment does not damage you, Kel, so it's not preventable. Basically, it's the tank page one is absorb any attack. It's not an attack. It's a smoke that it fixes itself to you. All right. So she's going to prevent the damage. Julia's grenade going to the wall. Kel's going to tank page one, prevent that damage from hitting. All right. Kel goes. Your seal is broken from the vial smoke. Kel's still at 50. And Kel, you have torment smoke and vial smoke. All right, we got Kel, Busy, Moon, Jim, Dow, Sheila, and Flyrod. All right, Kel's going to Silver Spark K9. Patty loaded to the wall. Yes, you get it. I'm going to check your damage. That's good. Julie J took down most of it. Your Silver Spark K9 does finish the wall. And that is your 5th complete wall. And the Patty loaded. Nothing additional onto it. Black, green, green. Most of the blue. All right, let's go to Busy B. Busy B, you're up. You take 10 from the vial. You're at 90. All right, Busy Bee is going to go Arc Spark, Red Toxie to kill, Sirius Vega to kill. All right, Arc Spark, Red Toxie, putting Deadly Venom on Kel, taking her from 50. Down to 26. Sirius Vega, taking her from 26%. Down to 13. Kel sitting at 13%. Moonshot, your boss caps. And that is the third flag for Team MIR. And Dow's flag capped as well. Fourth flag on Busy's turn. Dow's flag capped. So Arc now has 4 flags. MIR has 3. So Dow caps and Moon caps. All right, Moon, your turn. We go Moon, Jim, B-Dub, Beasley, and Flyrod. All right, Moon is going to go standard ammo red glob to Beasley, summon Trey to Beasley. Sheila was at 100%. Trey taking Beasley down to 88. Standard ammo red glob from Moonshot. Taking Beasley down to 69. And her AP from 166. She has 21 mitigation. to 150. Beasley at 69 and 150. All right, we go to Gemstone. Gemstone, your gold Omega bounces over, hits the wall. And it does take down black, green, and a little bit of the next green. So Jim's up. So we got Gemstone, B-Dub, Sheila, and Flyrod. Ooh. Gold Lance to Kel. Adios, Kel. Gemstone getting a killing blow. B-Dub, who would you like to come in for Kel? First killing blow of the night. Players do still die, everybody. It's a reality. I think sometimes people think because the gear's so good that players still can't die, and that is incorrect. All right, Rise back in. She may not get a turn, but she is still in. And Gemstone also goes D30 loaded to the wall. She finishes the green. She finishes the green, and she gets double blue. All right, B-Dub, you're up. So we've got Arc with a kill and 4 flags and 3 full walls. MIR with 3 flags and 5 walls. F5, St. Patty loaded to the wall. Only thing better would be a Gladiator S6. Blue, 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 75 points. Red, 3 blues and a red. All right. Beasley, your final move of the night. Beasley and then Flyrod. Beasley, then Flyrod. And then we calculate our totals in a very well-played match by both teams. Very high scoring, Ray, for sure. All right, she's going to summon Rage, Arc Spark, Big Chief to the wall. Rage with an Arc Spark. Beasley. Blue block. Red block. And not even much of the next red block. You looked at it. All right, Fly Rod, you're up. Oh! Grizz to busy. Launching her. And he runs over to the DZ for a 75-point last second move. Sneaky Fly Rod. Fly Rod's like, wait a minute, who wants to go first? I want to go last. Nice play. All right. Great job to both teams. Let's see how the totals worked out. You guys do me a favor. Wish the other team a great job while we calculate the totals. Both teams played awesome. All right, we're going to start out with wall damage. MIR absolutely took care of business on the walls tonight. They had Rod, they had attacks, they had St. Patty's, they had a lot of stuff working. They took down 5 complete walls, and they took down half of another wall with 150 points. So total wall damage for MIR, 1,650. We go to Arc. Arc, good wall damage as well. They took down 3 complete walls and half another wall. Arc, 1,050. We get to flags. Flags from Team MIR. Three full flags for MIR. It's going to put them at 600 points. Arc, 4 flags, 850 points. Killing blows. Arc, 150 points for a kill. MIR, 0. Defensive. It looked like defense was going to come down to even money until Fly Rod made that move at the end. So Arc, 6 complete turns, 150 points. MIR added a bonus 50 to the last round, 225. No point deductions from Moonshot, unfortunately. I can't get the minus 10 that I wanted to get. Looks like Arc is coming in at 2,200. Big score. MIR, 2,475. 275-point win for MIR. Even if I am wrong or right on the blue, that would have been a it would have been an 80-point wall damage. So I'll double check it just for sake of keeping myself straight. But if they did double dip on the blue, at the most, ARC is going to get another 80 points plus 90 points for them double using the item. So best case scenario would still be 2475 to 2290. So either way, it's not going to change the final outcome. I'll look into it to see if it changes the final score. I feel like I'm wrong, but I still like to check it for peace of mind. Either way, great battle by both teams. I think you guys did awesome tonight. MIR playing 8 players tonight. They mixed it up a little bit. Different lineups. Trying to, kind of getting a feel for that. Sometimes 8 feels a little too much. You do get the extra mitigation, but you can't use all of your blues if you have that many people out. So either way, you can win with 6, you can win with 7, you can win with 8. You just have to have a good strategy. And tonight, MIR really took it to the wall. It's a lot of wall damage. So overall, does look like 2475 to 2200. ARC, that's a lot of points. You guys prove right there you can score with everybody. But big win. As we said, MIR, they're in first place, and they're playing hard all the way to the end. They're not going in coasting. They're not trying to save resources. They want to finish this season and keep good momentum going into the playoffs. So they have 1 match remaining, and that is against Team Sly, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's a record. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a record. I thought we had somebody around 3,000, but we'll go back and double check it. Yeah, certainly at the beginning of the season when those games had to be rescheduled, that was 2 months ago, and we knew there was going to be kind of this week where it was going to happen like that. I guess in retrospect, though, that week at the beginning of the season was like a week and a half off. So we do still have 3 more raids. We got our Friday night event, which is going to be a lot of fun. You guys are still in your escape room. So raids can happen anytime. Escape room is Friday night. Inventory will be completed, I promise, on Saturday. So I know you guys are looking forward to upgrading all your gear on Saturday. But Saturday from early in the morning until the evening, I will be finishing your inventory. I'll get it out to you. And then Saturday night, even if you're not playing, pop in for a few minutes, say hello, because we will have our first ever Portal Champion. Julia's got a shot at it. Kat's got a shot at it. Sheila's got a shot at it. Moonshot has a shot. Flyrod has a shot. Somebody's going to be walking away with the first ever Portal Championship. And then Sunday, we've got an epic pack opening event. It is limited edition. And there will be cosmics loaded in there. There will be brand new items as we change chapters to the next chapter. So get with Kel. I don't know how many boxes we have left, but if you have a specific box number, message her and let her know to keep it on reserve for you if you think that you're going to be participating. With that being said, everybody, I do too, Craig. We love the pack openings. So Saturday night special bundles, great box opening event Sunday. The box opening event's going to be Sunday evening because Walking Dead's on Sunday night. And then next week, we got some more epic PvP. All right, thanks, everybody. Have a good night. I have to go do stuff. Hopefully you don't get raided late tonight. We'll see. Be on point. Have a good one. And remember, one last thing.
Music getting louder, the sky